Woo, woo, woo.
Did the Bucks win yet?
Don't tell.
All right,
47 seconds left.
Don't tell.
Hey, who are you, Matt? I'm forgetting his last name.
Hey, we're live, guys. Welcome to Pilot Dump.
Oh, we're not live, just the poster.
Everyone can hear you. You're still being live streamed.
Where our voices are being broadcast.
Do you think it's okay that I talked about the Bucks game live?
We don't
on
want to divert anybody.
Yeah, everyone that was just watching.
We're entertainers.
Just closed out of the Twitch.
They're like, oh shit, this important game.
I don't want to hear the score. No.
Somewhere Matt Ware is crying.
Okay, guys, welcome to Pilot Dump on the Pack Theater Twitch.
Woo!
Yeah.
My name is Andy Lee. I'm joined here by a few amazing actors. I'll introduce you guys in a second, but for Pilot Dump is a weekly show where writers of the Pack Theater put out an original pilot that no one has ever seen before. And so mine happens to be up this week. It's called Grande Trouble. It's about two crazy baristas that find themselves in a conspiracy thriller situation. Our cast is Drew Ramirez as Ryan. He's watching basketball. Drew may or may not be participating in this.
I'm in. I said, hey.
You can still watch.
Let's do this.
We have Caitlin Linden as Stella.
Hi.
We have Vinny Lacey as Jeremiah.
Yeah.
We have Katie Dawson as a few characters.
So many.
There's so many.
Too many to count.
She's a distressed woman. And we have Dan Duddy as also many characters. I'll be doing stage directions, and that's basically it. Maybe we should get started. Nah, you're on a hold, Caitlin?
Drew, should we get started?
Let's get started.
I'm ready when you guys are. Let's do it.
You wanna wait like
You guys want to
more
get started?
seconds?
No. It's just gonna drag on for another 30 minutes. I've already turned off the TV. I'm committed. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Grande Trouble. Exterior, the Grove, day, an outdoor mall in the heart of Los Angeles. You've got your Apple Store, Barnes & Noble, Cheesecake Factory, and a few higher-end shops as well. A trolley runs down the pedestrian-friendly street in between the shops. Interior of Barnes & Noble Cafe, day, tucked to the side of the third and uppermost floor, seating for 20 people to read books they have no intention of buying. Ryan, mid-20s, mans the register. He looks at a Starbucks card being held out to him by a sad sack customer.
Unfortunately, sir, we're actually a Barnes & Noble cafe, not a Starbucks.
The customer still holds his card out.
So that card doesn't work here.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
He takes another card out.
Sorry, that's also a Starbucks card.
This card won't work either?
It's a Starbucks card.
Oh, man. Okay. I have this.
He holds up his phone, displaying the Starbucks app with redeem your free drink on it.
Ha! I get a free drink, right? You thought you could stop me.
You got me. Way to go.
Ryan fake presses a few buttons on the register and hands the coffee over the man, who skedaddles victorious. Ryan sighs and looks out at a sales associate helping a customer with a book, wishing he was over there. Jeremiah, late 30s, trying to be the cool dad energy. The store manager strolls up to the counter.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, buddy. It's just you up here?
Yeah. I don't know where Stella is. It's okay. Actually, I kind of burned my...
That's my guy, huh? Mr. Reliable.
Jeremiah spins away, about to head off.
Jeremiah, you said I could move to floor associate, like, last week?
Yes, yeah, man. We just haven't found someone to fill your place yet, you know? For some reason, people don't want to work here.
Jeremiah spies a tip jar by the register.
I've told you guys, can't have a tip jar. Not me. Company policy, okay?
But you just hired a new guy, and he's out on the floor.
Look, Ryan, anyone can sell a book. Beep, beep, boop, boop, done, whoop, done. This cafe stuff, we do way harder. And you're so good at it. Give me a few more shifts of cafe magic, and I promise I'll have me move you to the floor, okay? You're my MVP! The cafe!
Jeremiah leaves just as Stella, early 20s, happy-go-lucky oddball, strolls up and enters the behind-the-counter area, clearly late.
Stella, nice of you to join us.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe, moments later, Stella comes out of the back room, tying up her apron.
Hey, you know what's cool?
Fidget spinners? Well, they had their day.
She rummages through the small bin containing discarded food.
Actually, like, when your coworker doesn't show up on time, hey, you're not supposed to eat out of that.
Stella goes to town on a big chunk of quiche.
They're just gonna throw it out.
Because it's all expired.
Or it fell on the floor. It's still good. People are so wasteful.
A woman approaches the counter, distressed.
Hi, how can I help you?
If I have something that I need to keep, would I be able?
She looks around as if to see if someone is following her.
Tell me this doesn't taste exactly like a regular quiche.
Stella tries to feed quiche to Ryan. Ryan dodges.
Come on, I told you I'm literally just getting over food poisoning. I'm sorry, ma'am. What was that?
Coffee?
What's it like being a mindless drone to rules and proper procedure and health codes? You gotta question why you do things. Break the cycle. Am I right?
I don't know.
Ma'am, do you really just want a coffee?
Don't listen to her.
Or do you want to transform your life?
I'll get a strawberry frappuccino.
Yes! Now there's someone who you can learn from, Ryan.
I'm so sorry.
The woman pays and takes a seat at a table, not sure what just happened. Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe. Later, Ryan wipes down tables. Stella is behind the counter.
So, a few more shifts, and I'll be moving up to the big leagues.
Do you even want to be on the floor?
Yeah, we're like second-class citizens here.
No, we're not.
They see Jeremiah showing around a new sales associate.
This is a cafe! Eh.
They move on. Ryan gives a told you so look to Stella. Interior Barnes & Noble book section, same time. A shady man, 30s, perusing a book, glances over at the seating area, waiting for something. But what? Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe, same time. Ryan reaches the distressed woman's table. She's sleeping on it, heads down in her arms.
Excuse me? Ma'am?
Ryan pokes her. Nothing. Taps her shoulder. Also nothing. Suddenly, the woman tips over and slides to the ground, revealing a bloody bullet wound on her stomach.
Oh, shit!
The shady man sees and slinks away.
Oh my God. Did you shoot a customer?
What? No, I didn't shoot her. I didn't shoot her. I don't have a gun. I don't even like the Second Amendment.
Interior Barnes Noble Cafe. Later, EMTs wheel the body away. Jeremiah drops it on Ryan and Stella.
Are you guys okay? I want you to know if you need any help or counseling or anything at all, we cannot pay for that.
Jeremiah walks over to a policewoman and her partner.
Just confirming that barista is not a suspect.
Apparently, he said something weird about the Constitution.
So, what are we thinking for reopening the store?
A woman just died.
Yes, it was sad, but you can't shut us down on a weekend. Amazon is killing us. Think about small businesses.
I'm pretty sure that Barnes & Noble is a corporation.
Okay, ever heard of Borders? They're a corporation too, right? Wrong. They don't exist anymore. So what do you want? I mean, just between you and me, 10% off a hardcover? You want that Obama book? I can get
Behind
you
the counter.
Man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we talked to her. I was the last person she spoke to.
I can't believe she didn't drink her frappuccino. Such a waste.
Stella looks over at the very full drink on the table, stares.
No. Come on.
Stella nonchalantly walks up to the table, one eye on the police and Jeremiah,
Please don't do that.
and swipes the frappuccino. She returns to Ryan's side.
It's literally part of the crime scene.
It's a crime if You get it. I'm going to lunch.
Exterior, Barnes & Noble day. Jeremiah opens the front door and announces to no one in particular.
Barnes & Noble's back open for business. Hey, when you're here, you're family. That's our motto.
A few people enter the store. Stella walks out, drink in hand, passing the shady guy who makes his way in. The security guard, 40s, Paul Blart-esque, leans over to Jeremiah.
We close the door for the AC?
Give it a second.
They wait for more people to come in. No one does. Jeremiah closes the door. Interior, Barnes & Noble cafe, day. Ryan at the register. The shady guy walks up to the counter.
Coffee.
They complete the transaction. Shady guy lingers.
Anything else, sir?
No, I just wanted to ask.
Oh, I have a girlfriend.
What? No. That woman that was here? Did she leave anything or pass along something?
Why would she do that?
Interior, Barnes & Noble cafe, day. Flashback.
If I have something that I need to keep, well, would I be able?
Back to scene. Ryan realizes he may have been a douchebag. Yikes.
Oh.
Very important that you let me know.
She didn't. The police were here, so they have more information. Would you like me to get my manager?
No. She was my accountant, so.
Oh, my coworker took her drink, if that's helpful.
Really?
Exterior, farmer's market, same time. A semi-enclosed food court / bazaar right next to the Grove. Stella, seated, live streams on her phone while drinking her frappuccino.
This is a new flavor for me. Getting notes of strawberry. The mouthfeel is watery, probably because it's a liquid.
Stella twirls the straw around.
I think there's something in here, which is weird because I made this. Did I put a surprise in?
Stella opens the lid and fishes out a very small Ziploc bag containing a USB drive.
Ooh, prize at the bottom.
Interior, Barnes & Noble cafe, same time.
And she's always late. She keeps trying to get me to invest in crypto, which, I probably should have. But,
Hey, I don't care. Where is she?
oh, she's at lunch.
Shady shifts. Ryan catches a glimpse of a gun tucked into his pants. Shady doesn't realize.
You know where?
No?
Shady walks away with purpose. Interior, Barnes & Noble ground floor. Moments later, Ryan scrambles down the escalator to the first floor. He sees Shady exit. He spots Jeremiah talking to a sales associate and rushes up to him.
I wanted to ask them if I could be a volunteer deputy. Like Shaq.
Jeremiah, I need Stella's phone number.
Yeah, she has a boyfriend. I've asked.
What? No,
Also, what are you doing down here? Who's at the cafe now?
I'll be right back. I have to go.
Ryan slowly backs away to the door.
Buddy, I need you up there. What are you doing, Ryan?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Exterior, Barnes & Noble continuous. Ryan runs out, gets his bearings.
He's like way older than her. I'll be right back.
Ryan races over to the farmer's market. Shady steps out from the shadows and follows. And Act 1. Act 2. Exterior farmer's market day. Ryan runs in and scans the crowd for Stella. It's packed. Shady keeps his distance.
Ryan?
Ryan turns to see Claire, mid-20s.
Claire. Hi.
Claire envelops him in a hug.
It's so good to see you.
Ryan, still in the hug, searches for Stella.
I actually have to.
He struggles to break the hug, finally gets out.
So are you still acting? How's that going?
It's good. It's really good. Listen.
I always talk about you. Oh my God, my cool friend that quit finance to pursue his dream. So cool.
Ryan falters for a second, then...
Yeah.
So are you going to be in like another commercial? Like, do you get car insurance for life now? That's so sweet.
Ryan spots Shady scanning the crowd. Fuck. He grabs Claire by the face.
I work at Barnes & Noble. I hate my life. I have to go.
Ryan runs off, leaving a confused Claire. Interior farmer's market, hot sauce store, day. Stella examines a bottle of hot sauce in a tiny, tiny store.
Scoville.
A pair of hands come out of nowhere and grab her shoulders. Stella startles. It's Ryan.
Why would you do that? This is a really hot sauce. I could have killed us all.
Stella, listen. There's this very sketchy guy looking for you.
Ugh, I'm a girl. What else is new?
Stella walks up to the register. A cashier rings her up.
Was there something written on that drink or taped to it or anything?
No. Wait, yes.
We have to get out of here.
Outside the store from a distance, Shady sees Ryan and Stella through the store window. He makes his way over to them. Inside the store.
Why? If it's that important, I'll just give it back to him.
He has a gun. I think he killed that lady.
Ryan grabs her, but she shrugs him off.
Okay, I have to pay.
Stella sticks her credit card in the reader.
What are you doing?
I want this hot sauce. Stop rushing me.
Beep, beep, please remove your card.
Take your card.
I know.
Take out your card.
Outside the store, Shady is just about to walk in, but Ryan and Stella are nowhere to be seen. There's another exit. Exterior, farmer's market, day. Ryan and Stella scamper out of the farmer's market towards the grove. Ryan turns to see Shady walking out, 200 feet away. Shady spots them. The trolley is right next to them. Ryan jumps on and pulls Stella up with him. They go up the stairs to the second level. Shady watches as his trolley gets going.
Smell you later, sucker.
But at like 5 miles an hour, if that.
This thing does not go fast.
Shady catches up to the trolley and walks alongside it.
What are we doing here? Come on.
You want to fight? I can beat you up.
Hand it over.
Just hand it over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't antagonize him.
The trolley stops right in front of Barnes & Noble. Shady is about to board.
Hey! Hey!
Jeremiah pushes past Shady.
Okay, what in the HE double hockey sticks are you guys doing here?
Exterior Barnes & Noble. Moments later, Jeremiah escorts Ryan and Stella back into the store.
Okay, I had to work at the cafe. I am not a coffee guy. I'm a book guy. I don't know coffee. That was crazy.
Stella sticks her tongue out at Shady. Interior Barnes & Noble. Entrance continuous.
Ryan, I'm very disappointed. Stella?
I'm very sorry, but if you heard what happened...
How can you expect to work on the floor with this kind of behavior? I think I'm going to have to reassess whether you're floor material. Floor material. Carpet material.
Ryan deflates.
I'm sorry, but...
Get back to work.
Technically, I'm still on my lunch break.
Jeremiah just stares at Stella for a beat and shuffles off. Stella heads to the back of the store. Ryan spots the security guard by the door.
Hey, Gary, you see that guy with that black hat standing over there?
Gary, the security guard, looks outside and sets his sight on Shady, who realizes he's being watched.
Yeah?
You gotta make sure he doesn't come in.
I'm actually not allowed to stop anyone from coming in or going out.
But he has a gun.
Then I definitely don't want to get in his way.
More people could die. Here, don't you want to provide security and guard?
Even if I see someone take a book and walk out right in front of me, I'm not supposed to stop them.
Then what is your purpose, Gary?
Ryan storms off. Gary thinks about his purpose. Interior Barnes & Noble, break room, day. The USB is plugged into the one computer in the room. Stella stares at the monitor. We don't see what she sees.
Whoa.
Stella shakes a drop of hot sauce on her finger. Licks it.
Not that spicy.
Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe, day. Ryan on the phone.
Hi, I'm calling from the Barnes & Nobles at the Grove.
Interior Police Station, same time. The policewoman from earlier is on the other line.
Okay.
It's where the lady died today.
I know.
Okay, well, there's this guy that's been acting suspiciously that I think might be the guy who...
Can you chew a little softer?
Her partner, holding a ginormous sandwich, stops mid-bite.
Sorry.
Would you be able to send somebody down? Or our security guy is... I mean, all right, I don't know that it's like not his fault, but it doesn't seem like he's just being lazy. So I don't know where I stand with him.
The policewoman sighs. She'd rather not. Munch, munch, munch. Her partner still chews really loudly. The policewoman makes a decision. Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe, day. Ryan hangs up just as Stella returns.
Guess what? I looked at what was on the USB drive.
You gotta be more careful with the blenders. If you put them on too high, they could.
Shut up about the blenders. I have a cool thing to talk about.
You need to give that to the police.
No way. The police? Where have you been, Ryan? The police suck.
Stella takes out the USB and fiddles around with it.
I think it's like payment records. What if it's like illegal payments or like money laundering?
Ryan snatches the USB.
Hey,
This is how you get killed.
give it back.
I'm trying to help you.
Ryan sees Jeremiah in the book section.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, he took my thing.
Jeremiah approaches.
Hey, what have we said about yelling in the store?
What about that time?
We're clogging up the escalators, and I had to poo.
Ryan holds up the USB.
Stella found this in that lady's drink.
Did not.
The lady that's DEAD? Give me that. This is very serious stuff.
That's what I was telling her, especially if it's like money laundering stuff.
Hey now. What's it, for the Trump organization? Political joke. Anyway. Thanks for letting me know, Ryan.
Jeremiah leaves. Stella's pissed. She throws a dish towel at Ryan. Exterior Barnes & Noble day. The policewoman strolls up to the store and goes in. Shady, still lurking about, takes note. Interior Barnes & Noble, ground floor. Moments later, Jeremiah sees the policewoman walking up to him.
Are you here about the flash drive?
What flash drive?
New piece of evidence on the case. Did a little bit of detective work, you know. Watched a lot of Monk back in the day.
I am sorry.
He's a detective, right? But the catch is he's got OCD.
Okay,
So-
no, tell me about the evidence.
Oh, I'll show you. Kept it in the back. Proper evidence storage. You know. This way.
Jeremiah leads her to the break room.
Sure.
Interior Barnes & Noble, entrance day. Shady enters the store. Gary, the security guard, notices. Thinks about saying something. Doesn't. Interior Barnes & Noble cafe, day. Ryan and Stella makes drinks. Stella breaks the silence.
You're goody goody.
Better than being this bad person. You know, I'm gonna miss it here when I'm out on the floor.
You don't get it. You're never going out there. Jeremiah doesn't care about you. He's just going to use you as long as he can.
Ryan realizes it's true.
I just think it's sad because I know you don't even want to be here, but you're too chicken shit to do anything about it.
You're right. I don't care about this place. I'm embarrassed to be working here. But at least out there, I won't have to deal with you. And you literally eat out of the trash. Maybe get your own life together before you criticize someone else's.
Stella takes a beat to compose herself.
I don't waste food. Also, I don't even need to be working here. I put $5,000 in GameStop like 10 months ago. I just like working here because it's fun, or at least it used to be.
Ryan opens the bakery display and takes out a cookie. He tears off a small piece and throws it in the actual trash.
You monster. That's a good cookie.
Ryan rips up another small piece, dangles it over the trash.
Stop that.
Excuse me?
Reveal a nice family standing right next to them, waiting for their drinks.
Your drinks will be right out.
Stella grabs a pitcher of iced coffee and hurls it at Ryan, drenches him.
Real mature.
Ryan steps out from behind the counter and heads towards the book section of the floor.
Oh yeah, go tattle on me. Who's mature now?
I'm not going to tattle. I'm going to get a dry shirt. And then I'm going to tattle.
I dare you to.
I already said I was going to.
Fine.
Fine.
Interior Barnes & Noble break room, day. Jeremiah and the policewoman look at the contents of the USB on the computer. We still don't see.
Pretty crazy, right? And once we get this out there, people are going to be in trouble.
Have you told anyone else about this?
Interior Barnes & Noble, ground floor, day. People stare at Ryan, who is dripping wet as he comes off the escalator. He makes his way over to the break room. Interior Barnes & Noble, break room, continuous. He opens the door to see the policewoman dragging Jeremiah's very dead body to a corner.
Holy shit!
And Act 2. Act 3. Interior Barnes & Noble. Break room. Day as before.
He just died.
Ryan is too in shock to speak.
Must have been a heart attack.
Oh, so why were you moving his body?
Just to help him breathe.
And why is there a bag over his head?
Reveal Jeremiah's head covered with a bag.
That's also to help him breathe.
I'm just gonna go.
The policewoman quickly steps in between Ryan and the door.
I don't think you're going anywhere.
She reaches for her gun.
Police are bad. Fellow's right.
The whack! The policewoman crumples to the ground. Shady stands behind her, holding a hardcover book.
Let's get out of here.
Interior, Barnes Noble, ground floor. Moments later, Ryan and Shady casually walk out of the break room.
Slowly. Stay calm.
Yep. Got it.
The policewoman bursts out of the break room.
Those two killed the manager!
Everyone in the store looks at Ryan and Shady.
Now we run.
They sprint to the exit. Third floor, having heard the commotion, Stella peers down below and sees Ryan and Shady running. Ground floor, Gary, the security guard, mans the entrance, sees Ryan and Shady running towards him. Ryan's earlier words echo in his head.
What is your purpose, Jerry?
Gary holds his ground, tenses up.
Gary, no, Gary.
Gary tackles them both to the floor like he was 1980s Lawrence Taylor, a good tackler. Interior, Barnes Noble, break room. Later, the policewoman and Gary finish zip tying Ryan and Shady.
Telling you, this cop is bad news.
You said that guy is bad.
I was wrong.
You said I didn't have a purpose.
I asked what your purpose is, Gary.
Gary, you did a good job.
He winks at Ryan.
You just looked at me. Oh, just so bad.
Gary takes Shady's gun, doesn't know how to handle it.
Don't point it at me.
Sorry.
Gary sets the gun on the computer desk. Ring, ring, the policewoman's phone. She steps out to the main floor. Shady and Ryan are seated against the wall, as is Jeremiah's body. Jeremiah falls over to Ryan's lap. Ryan tries to move Jeremiah off him. No dice. Ryan looks over at Shady. Stoic, calm. He's clearly a badass. Shady will get them out of here. Ryan whispers.
I guess I shouldn't have judged you by your appearance. What are you, like an undercover cop?
No, I'm not.
FBI? FBI, you're gonna get us out of here, right?
No, I'm a journalist. The woman that died was a source.
What? Why do you carry a gun?
I have low self-esteem. It makes me feel like a man.
Oh, God, help us.
Interior, Barnes Noble, ground floor, day. The policewoman is on the phone. She fiddles with the USB.
Yeah, I recovered it, but I may need some help with cleanup.
Crash from upstairs, super loud. Interior, Barnes Noble, break room, same time. Ryan, Shady, and Gary heard it. They look up to the ceiling. They don't have x-ray vision, so they just see the ceiling. Interior, Barnes Noble, ground floor, same time. A few shrieks can be heard from upstairs as well.
Jesus, now what?
Gary comes out from the break room, concerned.
Stay here.
The policewoman heads over to the escalator and goes up, passing a customer whose face is concealed by a book. The customer lowers the book, revealing Stella, coast clear. She scurries over to the break room, but finds herself face to face with Gary.
I'm not supposed to let anyone in.
Gary, I need my stuff.
Okay, fine. But I should watch.
You don't have to.
No, I should.
Interior, Barnes Noble, break room, continuous. Ryan looks up as Gary follows Stella in.
You can just stay out there.
I'll just be right here.
Okay, just getting my stuff.
Ryan mouths, help us. Stella mouths back, I don't know how. Stella grabs her hot sauce and bag from a cubby and crosses back over towards Ryan. Her back to Gary.
Wow, a criminal. I'd say I was surprised, but then I would be a criminal.
Stella gets it. She unscrews the sauce.
What are you doing?
Stella slaps Ryan.
Who are you working for?
Okay, that's unnecessary, but it was cool.
Gary pulls Stella away from Ryan, and Stella smears hot sauce on Gary's face.
Ah, my eyes!
Gary falls to the ground in pain. Stella immediately feels terrible.
Oh no! Don't rub it in! It'll make it worse!
Oh, it's the lie. Why would you do this?
Stella drops down to help.
I'm sorry, I put too much on.
Hurts so much.
Maybe go up to the cafe and get some milk?
Are you planning to help us, or do you just want to help Gary?
Hey, buddy, relax.
Get us out of here.
Fine.
Stella looks around the computer desk, finds a pair of scissors.
What did you do up there anyway?
Interior Barnes & Noble Cafe, same time. The police woman arrives at the cafe. It looks like a Frappuccino grenade exploded. People wipe coffee smoothie off themselves.
Holy crap.
The policewoman picks up a blender fragment and examines it. Interior Barnes & Noble, break room, same time.
I did my job.
Stella tries to cut through Ryan's zip ties.
I think these are lefty scissors.
What is taking so long?
Do you want me to scissor you or not?
Ew.
Ugh.
Ew. Actually, Ryan, I want you to apologize first.
What? Fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for getting mad at you. We were just being helpful, although you did start this whole thing.
Hey,
You're actually very cool and surprisingly resourceful, and clearly you have good financial skills.
and the cookie?
I'm sorry for wasting the cookie.
Okay. But I'm going to cut you out second.
Stella snips at Shady's zip ties.
Just hurry up.
Trust me, that cop will be up there dealing with my little surprise for a real long time.
What the hell?
The policewoman stands in front of them, taking in the scene. Gary writhing on the floor. Stella about to free Shady.
Help me.
The policewoman goes for a gun, but Gary grabs her, throwing her off.
Help.
Stella!
Ryan gestures towards a computer desk. Shady's gun and the hot sauce bottle are on it. Stella grabs the hot sauce bottle and shakes the hot sauce out at the policewoman. A little bit dribbles out. Stella chucks the bottle at the policewoman's head. Thonk. She's knocked out.
Yes!
Nice throw.
Stella cuts through Ryan and Shady's zip ties. A beat. Stella sighs.
What?
That bottle was like $12. It's okay. I'm fine.
Dear Barnes & Noble day. Ryan, Stella, and Shady run out of the store.
It's just that it was expensive.
Ryan and Shady abruptly stop. Stella runs into them.
Watch it.
Reveal 5 cops, guns pointed at the 3 of them.
Oh, come on.
The end. Or is it?
Woo!
Yes.
And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Andy, is this the Q&A now?
Yeah, you want to do a Q&A?
Yeah.
All right, because I have to. Gary's arc, man, was just incredible.
Am I really dead? My character really dead?
Here's some scoop for you. I showed the treatment of this to a writers group, and they did not like Gary being like a softie and then having that arc.
What?
But I disagreed with them, and
Oh.
I stuck to my guns.
Good for you.
And
Yeah.
I agree with that choice. Yeah, I think it's
It
good.
was a good payoff. For
Andy,
sure.
would you like to tell us what else this was inspired by, if anything?
I used to work at a Barnes & Noble cafe.
Yes.
It was actually the best job I've ever had. I worked it my college summers. It was so good. It was so
You
fun.
saw your boss get murdered.
yeah.
Use it, honey. Oh, there's a question in the Twitch. How did the flash drive work after being in the Frappuccino?
Good
It was in a
question.
plastic bag.
It was in a
wasn't it?
baggie, yes.
Wow.
But I guess I didn't make a prop, so I'm gonna take the L on that one, guys.
Yeah.
But you did
Yeah.
do all the props. The hot sauce was great. You ate a donut, maybe? Was that what you were eating?
Well, it's supposed to be a quiche, but I just thought maybe no one would call me out. So thanks.
It looked good though. I appreciated it.
It was good.
Hey, Indy, is Jeremiah really dead? That was some Game of Thrones stuff, man.
Yeah, I think he
Love a major
is.
character.
Oof.
I think he is, but I'm not above bringing people back.
Some flashback work at least.
Flashback.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
like if this goes on, like we're going to see backstory for every character. Each character is going to get their own individual episode.
I love it.
Yeah.
Have you submitted this script to any contests?
I literally finished it yesterday. I was writing like 5 pages a day for like I had 6 pages on Sunday, and then I wrote the rest this week.
Hell yeah. That's a real writer.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, I remember telling people I was at like an outdoor social event, and I was telling people about this, and they were like, "You have 6 pages," and they all just looked at me like I was like some sort of monster.
Did you tell them I used to write sketch comedy, bitch?
Yeah,
No
I can
problem.
write 5 pages of stuff as long as Neve Brooke looks it over and makes it funnier.
Gives me hella notes.
Aw. Shout out to Neve.
But man, I used to write sketch comedy, so I can only write 6 pages at a time.
that's
And then there's just a wall, and you're like, oh, I got
yeah. Well, after I wrote 5 pages a day, I was just like, I mean, how can I write more than that? I'm gonna stop and wait until tomorrow.
Oh,
Sleep
I
tomorrow.
know.
I hit my daily limit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that Neve told me yesterday, he was like, sketch comedy is the same thing. There's something weird happens, and then it happens 3 more times, and at the end, everyone gets arrested. And that was his pilot.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Are we good? We're good. Anything else, Drew? What are you happy with the game? Actually,
No, don't
maybe
tell,
not-
don't tell.
Don't spoil for Caitlin or anyone else that was.
Matt, where?
You set me up for failure, man.
I
What the hell? How are you gonna ask me the question? Like, don't
I'm
answer.
sorry. I should have said it. I should have said anything.
I'm trying to gauge by Drew's facial,
He seems
patterns.
relaxed. He seems relaxed.
but he might
He
also
does.
have just not turned the game back on because we were live.
Mm.
I think he's sad. He's smiling, but I see sadness
I
in
think his
eyes.
mohawk drooped a little bit because he
Yeah.
was sad.
Honestly, it's the worst thing is like when the mohawk droops and it ruins the day. Because you spend so much time. I don't know. I just spend too much time on it than I'd like.
Hey, it's important to have hobbies.
Okay, I'm sorry to the audience for just watching us hang out. I think
Audience,
They love this. This
this
is
is basically half of a Thunderdog reunion.
yeah.
I know.
So shout out to Thunderdog, risen from the
Yeah.
grave, half of it, plus Dan Duddy.
Plus,
That's Dan Duddy.
Yeah.
Rabble rattler extraordinaire.
Okay.
we just get
All right.
on,
There we go.
We need to talk about how to
Hey.
Donate
give money
to
to
the
the theater. I think.
I think it's actually Pack Dash
Dash
Theater, and that's
Theater.
really important. But I could be wrong.
They finally get the.
One of them goes to like a porn place or something like that. I can't remember.
No, it went to a human being, but like,
Oh.
it's not the theater.
It's not the theater. Okay.
What a lucky human. Well, guys, I'm so excited for the pack to open back up and to see you guys in person
Yeah, it'll be very nice.
Yeah.
and perform
You guys sign up
together
for
live
us?
again.
We should plug classes, right? Everybody, if you're
Right.
watching this, sign up for classes.
It's an amazing
Online.
set of classes, a really good program, awesome teachers.
And if you'd like to donate to the Peck Theater, The Venmo is maybe at Pack Theater. Theater spelled Theater. Dan is shaking his head.
I think it's Pack Dash Theater.
Pack dash theater.
Pack
Rachel
Dash
said-
Theater.
Dash Theater.
Just
Yeah.
I guess double check. You should be double checking anyway when you're Venmoing someone.
You should be.
So, yeah, that's on you guys. Want to thank my cast for an amazing reading. Thank you, Drew, Caitlin, Katie, Vinny, Dan, and also thank you, Rachel, for teching.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Does anyone have
Thanks,
anything?
Rachel.
Thank you, Andy. Give Andy applause.
Oh,
No,
thank
thank you,
you.
Andy.
Andy
Yeah.
Lee.
Andy,
Put it together.
Thank you. Thank you.
really great script, Andy.
Does anyone have anything to plug?
Funny.
Caitlin, what do you have to plug?
I don't know. Follow me on Twitter. Who cares? Or don't. Don't, actually, don't. You'll just be disappointed.
Okay. All right. We're out of here. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Later, guys.